Today I'm going to be reviewing Spider-Man 2000 for the PS1. Now this was the very first Spider-Man game that I ever played, and this is my favorite Spider-Man game. I never played this game a lot as a kid, and I still play this game a lot today. Like I said, it's my favorite Spider-Man game, so yeah. And also, here's what the back of the case looks like, in case you're wondering. Now the weird thing about this is, right, is that if you look real closely, this is the Dreamcast case. So yeah, that's weird. But you know, it still has the PS1 cover and disc. Yeah. This is the newer version I bought. And the guy that I got it from gave me one with the Dreamcast case. That's weird. But it still has a PS1 disc and cover. Or cover and disc. Yeah. Anyways. On with the review of Spider-Man 2000. Spider-Man 2000 was announced in 1998. It was released in 2000 for the PS1, N64, and Game Boy Color. In 2001, it was released for the Dreamcast and Microsoft Windows. This is the options, and this is the options menu. You got music and sound, and this is the music and sound menu. You got training, and this is the training menu. This is what time attack is. You can choose the seconds for time attack mode, and the enemies for time attack mode. And this is what time attack mode looks like. And then you got survival mode, where you can choose combat room or building top. And this is what survival mode looks like. And then you got speed train. And then you got an option between speed train 1, 2, or 3. And this is what speed train looks like. And then you got target practice. And this is what target practice looks like. It's where you hit the targets of the enemies' targets, but you try not to hit the heroes' targets. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you got item collection. Now, I didn't take any pictures of this while I was, so yeah, I didn't really take any pictures of this mode, so sorry about that. And then you got records, which shows you the records of your training. And then you got the gallery menu. And then you got character view. You got Spider-Man, and you got Peter Parker, who's voiced by Rhino Romano, who's a really great voice actor for Spider-Man in this game. Yeah, he's a great voice actor for him. And then you got Mary Jane and Black Cat, who is voiced by Jennifer Hill. Then you got Dr. Octopus. You got Dr. Otto Octavius, who's voiced by Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. And then you got Venom, Eddie, Mysterio, Scorpion, Punisher, Human Torch, Captain America, who are voiced by Darren Norris. And a fun fact about Darren Norris, he also voiced Cosmo on the Fairly Odd Parents. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you got Carnage, J. Jonah Jameson, The Lizard, Daredevil, and Rhino, who are voiced by D. Bradley Baker. And then you got some more characters like Policeman, SWAT Cop, Henchman, Bank Thug, Lizard Man, Symbiote, the Submariner, and Monster Up. And then you got Movie Viewer, which is where you view the cutscenes from the game. And then you got Comic Collection, which is where you can view a bunch of comics, like Amazing Spider-Man 1, Amazing Spider-Man 200, Amazing Spider-Man 25, Amazing Spider-Man 20, Amazing Spider-Man 16, Amazing Spider-Man 129. However, sadly you can't read the comics, but you can look at the covers. Then you got game covers. Then you got game covers, which is where you can look at the in-game comic covers. And then you can look at storyboards. And this is the Storyboards menu. And this is what Storyboards is. It's the drawing of the movies on the game. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you got the special option. You got the special menu. And then you got the costumes option. You got regular Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Man 2099, Symbiote Spider-Man, Captain Universe Spider-Man, Spidey Unlimited, Amazing Bagman, and then we got Scarlet Spider-Man. Then we got Ben Reilly Spider-Man. We got Quick Change Spider-Man. The Spider-Man you use most of the game is Symbiote Spider-Man. View credits, which is self-explanatory. It's just to view the credits. And then there are cheat codes. There's Illness, which is Stan Lee spelled backwards, which gives you everything in the game. There's Strudel, which gives you unlimited weapon. There's Rust Crust, which gives you invisibility. And then there's Level Select, where you can select the level you want to play. I almost forgot to mention, here's the menu, and the music is really cool. It's a remix of the 1960s Spider-Man theme by Apollo 440, I think. Now Tommy Tallarico does the music in this game. It's most industrial rock. And here's what the main story is. So it's the Science Expo. Doc Ock is making a speech about a new thing he's building, until an imposter Spider-Man comes in and steals the device. And then Eddie turns into Venom. And then Doc Ock and Carnage unleash a toxic gas in the city. And then the main game starts. And it's narrated by Stan Lee himself, so that's really cool. And here's an interesting fact about Stan Lee voicing this game. Stan Lee gave every line he read 110%. He would not move on until he gave the best performance he could. And that's just awesome, man. That's why Stan Lee is just awesome. And then we get a cutscene of Spider-Man talking to Black Cat. And then the game starts, and yeah, this is a really good first level. It's really great to get you into the game. I really love this level. And then we get a cutscene of a helicopter shooting down another helicopter, which leads us into the next part of the stage. And a fun fact about this stage right here is that you can go to the Fantastic Four building. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And here's another part of that stage. And then we get to the next part of the stage, which is Hostage Situation. Yeah, this is another great level. Then we got to the next part of the stage of that same stage, which is Stop the Bomb, which is honestly another great level. Then we get another cutscene, which is Spider-Man talking to J. Jonah Jameson, and J. Jonah Jameson is being attacked by a scorpion. Then we get onto the level, which is, of course, we have to race to the Daily Bugle to save J. Jonah Jameson from Scorpion. Yeah, this is a great level. We get another cutscene of J. Jonah Jameson and Scorpion, where Spider-Man comes in, and J. Jonah Jameson makes a funny remark. Yeah, it's kind of a funny remark that he makes. And then we got into the first boss fight, which is Scorpion. Now, Scorpion is pretty easy because, he is the first boss, and he's pretty easy to defeat. Not really that hard. Then we get another scene between J. Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man. Then we get a scene between Spider-Man and Daredevil. Then we got to the next level, which is Police Chopper Chase. Yeah, pretty good level. And then the next part of the level is Missile Attack. Yeah, like I said, another good level. Then we got the next level, which is Building Top Chase. Another good level. Then we got another part of that level. Yeah, like I said before, pretty good. And in that level, there's also a Green Goblin reference. Yeah, this is a really cool Green Goblin reference in the game. And if you go to this building right here, Spider-Man will make a reference to him being in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, so that's really cool. Then we got another level where you climb this building. Yeah, really good level. Then we got another part of that level. Yeah, pretty good. And then if you go to this sign right here, Spider-Man will say the name of the paper, so that's pretty cool. And in this scene, Spider-Man is seen running away from the plane. Yeah. And his spider senses start tingling. Then we see Black Cat again. Spider-Man talks to it, and then we see Venom on the base screen in New York. And he's talking about how he has Mary Jane. And then we see Spider-Man make this really cool speech. It's really great. You know what it is? If you play this game, you understand how great that speech is. Then Rhino comes in and hurts Black Cat, and then Spider-Man looks around he sees Rhino, and then we get a fight with Rhino. And in my opinion, this is the best fight in the game. But this fight is just so cool. How Rhino goes to electric things. It's really cool. Then we see Rhino knocked down, and we see Doc Ock pick him up. Then we see paramedics, but they're not really paramedics. And then we get a scene between Spider-Man and the Human Torch. It's a really good scene. Seeing Spider-Man and Johnny. Well, it's really good. And then we get a admittedly pretty funny scene between Spider-Man and Venom. And then we get the first part of Spider-Man chases Venom. Now this part of the section is easy, but I didn't really take any pictures of me playing the chase scene because, it's not my favorite level in the game. I mean, the first part of the chase for Venom is pretty easy, but the second part is kind of hard. Then we get another scene between Venom and Spider-Man, where Venom crashes through this sign. Then Venom starts talking about Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man comes down and kicks him in the head. And then we get a fight between Spider-Man and Venom, and this is a pretty fun fight. Yeah, it's a pretty good level. In this level you can actually pick up a car, which I find really cool. They pick up this car and even throw it at Venom. And then we get a shot of Venom open up the sewer gate, and then both him and Spider-Man going into there. Get the level sewer entrance, which is pretty good. It's a pretty good level. I like it. Then we get sewer cavern, which is a fun level. Then we get the next level, which is subway, which is a little difficult, but it's still a really good level. Yeah. Then we get another scene between Spider-Man and Venom, where Venom knocks down Spider-Man off of the train. It makes a pretty funny remark about that. Then we have the next level, which is sewage plant, which is a really good level. And then there's this level, which is tunnel crawl, which is pretty good. There's this level, which is hidden switches, which is another good level. This is what the early build of the tunnel or sewer looks like. Yeah, it looks a little different. We get another level, which is called Venom's Puzzle, which is another fun level. We get another level, which is called the Lizard's Maze, and fun fact, right? The lizard was actually meant to be a villain in this game, but he was just, like a cameo. So yeah, this is the fun fact. Then we get a cutscene between Mary Jane, Venom, and Spider-Man. Yeah. And then you have to stop the water from filling up, and then save Mary Jane. And then we get another cutscene between Spider-Man and Venom, which is how they were turned against each other earlier in the game. During the first cutscene with Doc Ock. Yeah. Then we get another cutscene between Venom and Spider-Man. And then we get a funny cutscene when Venom saw it, surf the web, which is a really funny cutscene. And then we see a cutscene where Venom jumps out the window to go to another symbiote. And then we get a cutscene of the symbiotes. Then we get the level Symbiotes Infest Bugle, which is a really good level. Yeah. Then we get another level called Elevator Descent, which is pretty fun. Then we get another level which is called Stop the Presses, which is pretty fun level. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, probably my favorite level in the game. Then we get the next part of the level, which is Bugle's Basement, which is, yeah, it's a really fun level too. Just like the first part of the Stop the Press. And just like earlier, we see Imposter Spider-Man again. But it's not Imposter Spider-Man, it's actually Mysterio. Yeah, like, and then we get a fight with Mysterio. Yeah, it's a pretty good fight. And then we get another cutscene between Mysterio and Spider-Man. Then we get a cutscene of Punisher and Spider-Man. Yeah, it was really cool to see Punisher in this game, Spider-Man 2000, as a cameo. Yeah, it was a really great cameo. Then we get another level, which is basically like Stop the Presses in the Bugle's basement. I think that's the same story as that. So yeah, it's another fun level. This hidden part in Waterfront Warehouse. And then we get to another level which is called Underwater Trench, which is where you swing around. Yeah, it's another fun level. Then we got to the next level, which is Stop in the Fog, which is where you have to close all the things that have the fog in them to, get the fog out of the way. Yeah, it's a really fun level, like probably one of my favorites in the game. Then we get a cutscene between Doc Ock and Carnage. Then we get a fight between Doc Ock. Yeah, this is a really good fight. And then we get another cutscene between Doc Ock, Carnage, and where Carnage pulls Spider-Man up. And then we get a fight between Carnage. We have to put him with the sound thing. And it's a pretty tough fight, but it's still a really good one. Then we get a cutscene of Cletus Cassidy. Then we see Carnage's symbiote. It goes on to Doc Ock, who becomes Monster Ock. Then we get a cutscene with Monster Ock. Then we get a chase with Monster Ock, which is pretty intense. Like, it's the most intense part of the game. Then we see the place explode with Spider-Man looking on at the explosion. And then we see a ship with Venom, Black Cat, and Captain America in it. And then we see Spider-Man, Daredevil, Punisher, and Captain America playing cards. And then we see Mysterio, Scorpion, and Rhino playing cards with Doc Ock by the prison. And then we get one final cutscene with Rhino, which is really funny. Then we get at the end scene with, which I think is supposed to mean Spider-Man 2 enter Electro. Probably not. Then we get an end scene with the Spider-Man 1960s theme remix by Apollo 440. And depending on which Spider-Man you played as, there will be that Spider-Man. On sheets if you play GBH or SRSPM, you also get What If mode, with the Watcher telling you that some stuff in the game is different on What If mode. Like Ghost Rider on a building, a part of the game where you race against the Submariner and win a prize. A completely different Doc Ock room with Mini Ock. Yeah, which is kind of fun. And a rubber duck on the part of the water where you try to push the water down. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And a pretty funny scene when Spider-Man dances, so yeah, it's pretty funny. Also, the early version of Spider-Man 2 does look a lot different, with a different Scorpion, a different Rhino fight, and a different water tunnel place. Yeah, looked a lot different than the final version. Thanks for watching my Spider-Man 2000 review.